Okay then folks, we're going to get this press conference started. I'll start first with Mark Lemon, he's closest to me and I'm out of breath from running up those stairs. Mark, we expected a challenge from the Somerset Rebels tonight. I mean, any team that's tracking the world champion is going to be tough, but they really certainly made our guys work for their points this evening.
Yeah, boy, it was obviously quite chilly in the terraces, but it was certainly hot down pit side. The racing was just out of this world. I mean, especially that heat 15. You know, obviously we just saw the emergence of the world champion. You know, doing his stuff that he does so well. But you know, our boys knew that we just needed to break keep the deadlock in the race and to get the result. We know how good Somerset have been around our track. Last year they came here and they beat us, and we were mindful of that. But yeah, all I can say is they all got in. There was a lot of drama in the pit. Some of the boys had some bike problems. Like Damian came out in his first race, was sensational, and then unfortunately, you know, he was like plagued with the problems with his bikes in his next couple of races, and even to the point where we couldn't get the bike right for the last one, so he got excluded in 2 minutes. But then Super Dan stepped in, so it wasn't all lost. But no, fantastic night. They rallied hard. It was a really solid performance by the boys, and that's what you need when you've got a world champion in town.
Certainly is, and even though we are only at the beginning of the season, every point counts towards the playoffs, and 3 big ones in the bag tonight was just what we wanted.
Yeah, no, exactly. Obviously you've got to get home win results. They're important. Obviously, it's nice to pick points up away, but you don't want to be throwing points at home. It will happen, hopefully not, but you look over the past years, and the history is that at some point, there's very few home teams go through the whole campaign without winning all their home matches. But hopefully that won't be us this year in 2018, and they'll put us in a nice place in the league table. So there's lots of good things to take from tonight, and just fantastic. And like me personally, just watching the boys out there mixing it up, and I was just like, oh no, it's too close. I don't like it, but it was just sensational. Yeah, you're making me go and grow before my time. But no, top night, it's racing.
Mark Lemon, everybody, thank you so much, boss. Top job. Manchester there, he's not a massive fan of when you guys play it so close to the wire, but when you do play it as close as you do, everybody just seems to rally to the cause.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't actually plan to do it like that, believe it or not, but it seems to be always the way here. But I feel that because it's such a fair racetrack and it's such a well prepared and even racetrack, it's so easy to come and race on, and that's why it's such a spectacle to watch here. It produces absolutely fabulous racing, and yeah, it's it's not easy as your home track sometimes, but yeah, we've got a quality team together this year, and yeah, we pulled out the win in the end.
And it's a bit of bad luck on the night though. I mean, Lassabiers, I think was his primary chain, went on the line. He'd been performing really well for us as a guest, but as you say, everybody coming together, Damian coming back in tremendous style to get the 5-1 with you in the first heat. I mean, against a team like Somerset, who are very strong from top to bottom, to make the start that you boys did, to be leading by 8 after just 2 heats, must be a huge confidence booster.
Yeah, and obviously demoralising for the home team, for the away team as well. So it's yeah, like I said, it's an easy track to usually come to, but we hit them hard from the get-go, and I think that really set the tone for the night and maybe upset a couple of their riders. So Somerset are a quality team, especially on the bigger rounder tracks like Bellevue is. So we knew we were up against it from the get-go, but like I said, few mechanical issues for some of our riders, but we pulled together and come out with the victory. So yeah, absolutely over the moon.
Folks, let's hear it from our number 1, Craig. Over to Max Fricke now. Max, I kind of feel a little bit bad. I feel like I put the commentator's curse on you in your first heat coming last, so I do apologise for that. But just sort of walk us through how your night went from that to on the exhaust pipe really of Jason Doyle. We were all just so hoping you would get him on the start, but he is a tough customer.
Yeah, Doyley's obviously world champion for a reason, so he's a tough customer to come and race anywhere. But I had a couple of good races with him. I felt pretty quick at times, but he just outdid me both times I raced against him, so that sucks a little. But yeah, after my first one, I had a bike change and felt much better.
I mean, it's very crucial, isn't it, that, as Mark Lemon has said, that we have these run of amazing results at home. So far, unbeaten at the National Speedway Stadium. As Craig has said, you know, good bit of energy in the pits, but at the same time, it's a good confidence booster for the home team. But again, it sends a message to the guys who are visiting that you guys are unbeaten at home, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. We everyone knows that we are a strong outfit at home and even away. So you know, you look at the last 2 or 3 years, maybe more. We have been really good all the way through the league at home and away. So hopefully we can keep that consistency up this year and go home and away and take quite a few league points.
I mean, we are almost now back to full strength, as you say. Damian joining us again tonight. Steve Worrell still a fair way away from being recovered, but even though we are relying on guests at the moment at number 3, the results are quite encouraging.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to have Damian back in the team. He's a good laugh and just a nice person to have around. Obviously, I've spent a bit of time with him this year, so it's good to have the team getting back together. And Steve's going to be away for a bit longer still, but it's nice to get the team back together. It basically feels like we haven't been like that since the first couple of meetings.
Folks, he's been an amazing rider so far this year. Let's hear it for him, Max Fricke. And last but definitely not least, let's give a huge round of applause for this man. Welcome back, Damian. Damian, let's just go back first of all to that night at Swindon. It must have been absolutely heart-wrenching for you to find out that you'd been injured only 2 meetings into your UK campaign.
Yes, for sure, it was a pretty bad night for me. I've broken my shoulder blade. I was ready to race like after 2 weeks, but like the rules are the rules, and I need to take this 28 days break. I'm really happy to be back in a team now, and that's all.
I mean, Mark said there, obviously a tremendous start for you, a heat win in heat number 1. Bike troubles aside, that must have felt amazing to come back in that fashion.
Yeah, it felt amazing from the first race. I felt good on the bike, felt fast, but like in a second hit, my bearing in a clutch got destroyed, and next hit, my bearing in a rear wheel also was broken, so I couldn't do anything. Yeah.
Such a shame, but I mean, we've only just started to see kind of your potential around here. I mean, the National Speedway Stadium, fair to say, very similar to the tracks that you're used to in Poland.
Yes, it's a really similar track. I really like the track because there's like a lot of racing, like we see tonight. There is like a lot of passes and nice to watch.
And for yourself as well, I mean, we spoke a little bit before the beginning of the season. You're really wanting to get to grips with the trickier tracks in the UK, shall we say, because you're really wanting to expand your skills to be able to ride them as well as Max and Craig do.
Yes, for sure, it's really important for me. That's why I choose England. I want to develop my skills. I want to be a better rider. That's why I choose it.
Folks, he's got ambition for this league. Let's hear it for him, Damian Drozdz. And with that, we will wrap up this press conference, folks. Don't forget the Colts at home this Wednesday, May the 2nd, and the Bellevue Aces back next Bank Holiday Monday, the 7th, against the Wolverhampton Wolves. Do join us for those two if you can. If you can't, have a safe trip home.